Hi everybody, wanted to do a video about what I would consider the best guns in Black Ops 3. These are the classes that I use all the time to get me a moderate amount of success, and thought this might be quite useful. So this is my video of the best guns in Black Ops 3. So let's start off with the core guns that I use. Probably, the most common gun I use is the KN-44 assault rifle. Great weapon. I use that with the boa sight, quick draw, stock, and fast mags. Works very, very well. Black cell launcher because I play mostly team deathmatch and I believe in shooting down UAVs and counter UAVs. And then my perks are flak jacket, fast hands, and awareness. And the wild card is primary gunfire 1, so I get that extra slot for the fast mag, so I don't get caught red-handed reloading and get killed that way. KN-44, that is my base gun that I will use most of the time, and then the weapons around it kind of support the KN-44. So if I'm on a larger map and I'm feeling like my aim is true, I also use the M8A7 again with the boa, with the quick draw, stock, and fast mags. Now with the M8A7, because it's great at range but not very good close up, I'll carry the RK5 pistol as my secondary, and then with the same perks. If however I'm being a little bit outclassed with the KN-44, or I'm on sort of real try-hard maps like Nuketown, I'll use the Razorback. Now the Razorback, although it's a submachine gun, actually is more accurate at medium to longer ranges than the KN-44, but it does have a longer time to kill. But it's perfect on something like, as I say, Nuketown, where you're aiming, you're using the diagonals across the map, and it has a pretty high rate of fire. If, like me, you add rapid fire, quick draw, of course, the boa sight, and the extended mag, so you don't run out of bullets, and that can be very, very effective. As I say, Nuketown, and any of the smaller maps as well. Again, black cell, flak jacket, fast hands, and awareness. And with those two guns, actually, the KN-44 and the Razorback, I'm pretty good in most sorts of situations. However, if things get really sweaty, if you're up against some real tryhards who are constantly wall running and jumping around corners, then I'll dig out the VMP. Best submachine gun. In terms of hitting power, I think up close, well, sort of medium to up close. I don't particularly like using it because you've got to be in people's faces all the time and you've got to be very aggressive, and I tend to like to hang back more. But again, on this one we have the quick draw, we have the grip, so we have 2 grips to steady it up, so I don't think you really need the stock, and then long barrel to increase that range a little bit. Again, the black cell, and then usual flak jacket, fast hands, and awareness. Now we're on to kind of my specialist classes that I don't use that much but can be a bit of fun. So if I fancy a bit of sniping, I'll equip the Drakon sniper, and I put the recon sight on it so it's not quite zoomed in, suppressor so people can't see on the map, rapid fire so you can keep firing quicker, and full metal jacket to get people if they're hiding behind walls. Again, the RK5 as my secondary, mainly because actually if I'm running the sniper I tend to get more kills with my pistol, and then I run flak jacket, fast hands, tactical mask instead, because with the Drakon I'm hanging back more, so I'm not relying on people kind of knowing that people are right next to me. If I fancy a little bit of shotgun action, Haymaker 12, fantastic shotgun, and this is one of the, well, it's the only weapon where I really sort of start to max things out, where we've got rapid fire on it, the long barrel, I know it doesn't make much difference, but anything helps with the shotgun, fast mag so I can reload faster, and the laser sight. And then with my perks I run the flak jacket hardwired instead of fast hands, because I'm shooting from the hip with the haymaker all the time, and then awareness to hear people as they're creeping around so I can jump out and ambush them, and that can be great fun. And then at the other end we've got the BRM, so if I fancy some LMG action where I can sort of really hold down whole sections of the map, especially on larger maps, really enjoy doing this with like Infected and places like that. Boa sight, quick draw, rapid fire, I think you really need to put on the BRM, and then the stock to make it a bit more manoeuvrable. Black cell, obviously, because it's TDM, shooting down UAVs and stuff like that. And then flak jacket, fast hands, and awareness. Now, then I have my 2 specialist KN-44 classes. The first one is my silent or stealth mode, and with this one I had the recon sight because I've added the suppressor to make the gun quiet so you don't appear on the mini-map. You're losing a lot of damage. So I use the recon sight in order to try and get sort of upper body and headshots to take people down quickly, and then the quick draw and the stock, still the black cell, and then still the flak jacket, fast hands, and awareness. Really, I really enjoy running the silent class, or this stealth class, and kind of going around the flanks and getting people. And you'd be surprised, although it takes a lot more to get people down, you can go on quite long streaks if people don't realise you're there. And then at the other end, I have my anti-streak KN-44. This comes in very, very useful when you're playing a game and say you're on the losing team and the other team is starting to call in streaks. And the idea with this streak is that as soon as I hear the words enemy Cerberus or enemy Wraith or RAPS deploy ship coming in, I'll go into the menu and select this. So as soon as I die, I'll be using this class. The reason for that is that on this class, my perks are very different. I'm running blind eye, so enemy aircraft can't lock on, like Wraith specifically. I'm running flak jacket to be protected from explosions from things like RAPS, because although they're not going to come after me, if one of my teammates is next to me, they'll explode and I'll get killed. Cold-blooded, so ground-based AI like hardened sentries or the Cerberus can't get me, and then I still stick with fast hands. And because I'm using those perks, I need to use perk 2 greed and perk 1 greed. Ooh, let's go back into that. The black cell, obviously, to shoot down the Wraiths or take out the Cerberuses or take down the RAPS deploy ships, and that means I can only have quick draw and stock with no optic. But the KN-44 is such a good gun that doesn't really matter. I can still, if I want to, with this class, avoid all the, say, RAPS that are coming down and go after the enemy team rather than try and shoot down their Wraiths or their RAP ships or destroy their RAPS, and still, keep getting in the kills to put the pressure on them. So there we go. So my core weapons are the KN-44 to start off with, the Razorback if things start getting sweaty. If they start getting really sweaty and people are really trying hard against me, VMP. And then if I'm feeling confident with my aim, and on the larger maps I'll equip the M87, and then as my kind of backups I've got the suppressed KN-44, the anti-score streak KN-44, and then for a bit of fun and a bit of change I've got the Drakon Sniper, Haymaker 12 shotgun, and the BRM light machine gun. So there we go. I hope that helps. Hope it's maybe giving you some ideas for your classes. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. If you've got any questions or comments, put them down below, and I'll see you again soon.